Brian Kenny and Mad Dog Chris Russo. They have their own shows. They're stars on this network, and they like to spar over this poll, this countdown that we like to put together. We asked both of you guys for a fun exercise of ranking the top 5 players, even though we're not going to see the top 5 players in this episode of Top 100 right now. I want to know from the two of you, your top 5 players in the game. Mad Dog, I'm going to start with you.
All right, I don't put pitchers in there, Greg. I know Mr. Kenney will. I can't put it. That's a different category. To me, it's pretty basic. I don't know where you're going to get away from these 5. I'll go in order. Number 5 to me, I'll put Freeman number 5, Freddie Freeman. 2 years ago, he was superb. He's a tremendous clutch hitter. Anchors that lineup. He at number 5. I don't think anybody's going to have too much of an argument with that. We'll see what Brian does.
You don't agree with it. You have him 3.
4.
You have Freeman 3rd. You don't even agree with you.
Well, I forget what they told me to put in. This is my list. They just gave me the 5 guys. 4, I put Lindor 4, despite a bad 2020. He plays shortstop, power, both sides of the plate, personality, can do a little bit of everything. I think we all agree that he's got to be in right now the top 5. I put him at number 4. I put Yelich at 3, despite a bad year in 2020. You're splitting hairs 2 and 1. We all know where they're going to be. I'll go Betts 2 and Trout 1. They both can do a little bit of everything. Again, you want to go the other way? Go ahead. Make yourself happy. If Kenny wants to pick a fight and put Betts 1 and Trout 2, let him. I'll go Betts 2 and Trout 1. I don't know if there's that much debate. I'm not putting pitchers in.
Dog, you're not doing your rant here. This is not, the start of the show. Greg is still sitting there.
I'm not putting a pitcher in.
Listen, I know. I'm not either.
Look, dog, let me hear your top 5.
Greg's sitting there, and I know he's here. He brings us in it's like we are trading baseball cards, but he brings us into the schoolyard, so we have a fight. He thinks we're going to fight, and normally, unfortunately, Greg, I must have lost my fastball somewhere along the way. I agree with Dog a lot these days. But all right, here we go. I go Trout, Betts. You're right there. It's your top 2. Single game baseball, I'd go Mookie Betts, but all around, Trout is such a great hitter. He's still number 1. But then I go younger than you, and I'm going Fernando Tatis is a monster hitter. As a shortstop, he's going to be 22. Juan Soto, I'm not saying he's going to put up the numbers he did last year, but he's clearly an emerging superstar hitter, so I put him up at 4. Now, 5, the battle for 5 is where it was at, and I agree with you. I wanted to get Christian Yelich in there, and Freddie Freeman. I'm glad you have Freeman in there because he was battling for the 5th spot, but I go Alex Bregman because Bregman is playing 3rd base. He also has the contact skills that I like for a single at-bat, which is more conducive to winning baseball. We're close. I just think Tatis, Dog, I know the sample size isn't there, but when you see his level of hitting while he's a shortstop and a good fielding shortstop now and a good base runner.
He's had 1 year. Come on, bro. Brian, he's had 1 year. I mean, can I see a little more than 1 season? You're making a guy, that's like putting an NBA rookie as the top 3 or 4 guys in the NBA.
Well, where did you put Magic Johnson? Where did you put Magic Johnson after his rookie year? Where did you put Larry Bird after his rookie year?
I'd take him.
Where did you put Larry Bird and Magic Johnson after their rookie year?
Hold on now, Magic Johnson's historic. Stop. Tatis is not
look,
that.
Tatis is slugging .589 as a shortstop.
Johnson and Fernando Tatis. That's an insult to those 2.
Greg, did you see what I did? I brought him right to Magic and Bird, and now he can't even think.
I mean, Tatis, he's had 1 season. 1 season. Soto's not bad. You want to put Soto in? I could have put Rendon in there, and I didn't. And I could have put Rendon in there over Tatis, over Freeman, but I didn't. I should have. I forgot about Rendon.
No, Freeman deserves credit to be up there. No, you're right. No, Freeman, by the way, is a great producer. And here's where, and Greg, where you can't fall in love with WAR completely, because wins above replacement, I don't believe, does justice to a first baseman. So I think I'm with Dog here. I could easily have Freeman 5th, but Bregman is younger and he's playing 3rd base, so I'll go that route. So you wanted to fight, Greg? Yeah, go Magic and Bird. I don't need to be convinced anymore with Tatis and Soto.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh my God.
I'm not finished yet. Yeah. Bregman, did you see Bregman in the postseason? He couldn't hit the ball out of a paper bag.
Which
series?
Bregman as a Which series? He killed it in the first series.
In the Tampa series,
no,
he was awful.
So he had 1 bad series?
In the Tampa series.
1 bad series. He's an excellent playoff performer.
Well, hold on now. He's saying you're going to put Bregman in he's a top 5 player in baseball right now?
Yeah.
No, Bregman's not better than Rendon. I'll ask you a question. Mm-hmm. You can have a 3rd baseman this year,
Yeah.
you want Rendon or you want Bregman?
Bregman.
And don't even think
Bregman.
about it.
Bregman.
Oh, come on!
Did you see?
Over
So you're going to
Rendon?
rank your two.
Oh,
Are your 2 months that important
come
or
on.
not? Because if those 2 months, are important, then Christian Yelich, bye-bye, dog. So what are you doing? You're not consistent.
Yelich
by
won the
far,
MVP
guys.
the year before that, and Yelich hit 38, 110, and then
Yeah.
he hit 40-something homers.
And Bregman had a monster
Yelich
2019
is a big-time player.
You're picking 1 week out of Bregman and
Oh,
you're
my
punishing him out of the top
God.
5, and you're thinking 2 months is
Rendon
okay
is better
for
than
Yelich.
Bregman.
All right, well,
This is by
Go
far
ask
the
the
most
scouts.
difficult segment I've ever
Rendon is better than
hosted.
Bregman.
A lot of heavy
Bregman's
lifting
in
by
that
me.
little ballpark.
Greg, it's
He's
not
in
right.
that
It's
tiny
not right. You bring
ballpark.
us out and
my
like
This
God.
is what
samurai.
happens
We
when
draw on each
MLB
other right
Now
away.
and High Heat collide on the top 100 right now.
By the way,
Gentlemen, thank you. That was great.
Greg, we're aware we're being manipulated, but we can't help it.
You played along. Thank you so much, guys. I
ya.
appreciate it.